Hi everyone, let's go ahead and get started with the while loops. There are two types of the loops in a Python, for loop and while loop. This while loop works similar to for loop, but there is a little change in while loop. Let's go ahead and see how you can execute a while loop. For example, let's say you have a number a equal to 10, then you need to keep checking the condition on some variable. So currently I'm going to check on a variable itself. I say here while a is less than you can say while a is greater than 0. So what I'm going to do here, a is already defined as the 10, and inside this while loop I'm going to print the value of a, and then I'm going to decrease the value of a by 1. So it will keep decreasing till it reaches their 0. So as soon as a becomes 0, so the 0 cannot be greater than 0, so this will be a false. And then automatically your code will exit this while loop. Let's go ahead and run this. Once you run this, you see there a is printed there 10 times, and thereafter it automatically exited this loop. You can check it like 5. So as soon as a reaches 5 here, for example, currently a is 6. Alright. So the print a, that the 6 is printed, and then a equal to 6 minus 1, that becomes 5. Then it checks there 5 is greater than 5. No, 5 is not greater than 5. You see there a is 5 there. Alright, and if you execute this statement here, you will get here a false. So as soon as the evaluation of this expression becomes false, this while loop will automatically exit. Alright, this is the natural way to exit a while loop. But there are other ways where you can use to exit a while loop without being this expression as a false. For example, let's say you say there while, you can say while true. Alright, that means while always. Alright, so this is going to run for an infinite number of times. But at the same time, here I say there, if a is less than 5, then you do a break. Alright, so inside a while loop you can also use a break statement. If you don't want to check your condition here, you can simply use a break statement inside here. So as soon as a becomes less than 5, it automatically will break this while loop. That's mean your code will exit while loop. Let's go ahead and run this. Now you see there a is 10. So the 10 is printed, then it becomes 9, then it becomes 8, 7, 6 and 5. As soon as a becomes 5, where it is printed, alright. So a5 is printed, and then a equal to 5 minus 1, a becomes 4. So this expression becomes true there. So as soon as this becomes true, this while loop automatically stops after executing this break statement from there. Alright, there is another statement which is a continue statement. Suppose that if you want to if you don't want to print a particular number, or you can say if you don't want to execute if you don't want to execute sometimes your code when a particular condition is met, then you can also use their continue. For example, at the same, we can utilize the same code which we used earlier. Let's go ahead and copy that and paste it here. What I say here, if a equal to 10, alright, or you can say a 9, then just continue. Alright. So what happens here, if a equal to 9, it will automatically go back again at the while, and it seems like it will, it will stuck here. The reason is a will this program will never come once it reaches at the 9. So I need to bring this value here so that it can decrease it by one value. All right, then I say if a equal to 9, then continue, otherwise print a. Let's go ahead and see. So now you see there a is 10. So the 10 minus 1, that's the a equal to 9. So this one is the true. That's mean a is 9. It will not print a, all right, because there is a continuous statement. So this continuous statement says that go back here and then again execute this. So it is executing from 8, 7, 6, 5. Similarly, you can say if a is greater than 0 and you don't want to print there the numbers divided by 2, that's mean the even numbers. So there you can say here 2 equal to 0. So a modulus of 2, whenever the remainder is 0, then don't print. Let's go ahead and run this. Now you see there only odd numbers are being printed here. At the same time, if you want to print only even numbers, you can simply use there a modulus 2 equal to 1. That's mean whenever there is odd number, it will not execute this statement. In fact, it will go back to while loop and then it will again evaluate this expression when it becomes as an even number, and then only it prints a value. All right, perfect. So this is all about in this lecture. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in next one.